DSRF session policies. We will review the following policies, and we ask you to please adhere to the procedures outlined in this presentation, as this helps us all provide fair and equitable services to our families. Session attendance, arrival, and pickup. We truly appreciate the time and effort you put into bringing your loved one to sessions at the DSRF. To help us make the most of our time together and ensure a smooth experience for all, we ask for your support in arriving on time for the start of sessions and being prompt with pickups at the end. When sessions start late, even by a few minutes, it can be harder for children to settle in and reduces the valuable time we have to work toward their goals. Similarly, when children are not picked up on time, it can impact the flow of our day and affect other families as well. Your partnership in arriving and picking up on time helps create the best possible experience for your child or loved one and supports the whole group. We note that busy schedules and unexpected delays happen, and if you are running late, please let us know as soon as possible. We also kindly ask that families avoid arriving too early. Early arrivals can disrupt sessions already in progress or interrupt valuable planning and preparation time for the therapists and teachers. Arriving right at the scheduled start time helps us maintain focus and provide the best support for your child. Please also make sure that you are aware that late pickups may be subject to a fee charge, which will be billed to the families. Appointment schedules. Please take time to familiarize yourself with our Jane app appointment management system. With Jane app, you'll be able to see all your appointments in one place and keep track of any changes. You can view your child's Jane app profile through the DSRF website. If you need help with logging on and resetting your password, please email us at programs@dsrf.org and we will be happy to assist you. Canceling appointments. Please contact your therapist or teacher first, as they will be the ones making the changes on their schedules. Please do not cancel any appointments using the Jane app system, as it does not alert the therapist or teacher to the cancellation. The easiest way to access your Jane account is through the DSRF website, where under the Programs and Services tab, you will see the Jane app login prompt. Session cancellation, late policy, session makeup policy. Please be aware that this applies to in-person sessions and teleservice sessions, whether they are at home or at school. We understand that emergencies, especially those related to health, but also last-minute school routine changes that are beyond a family's control, happen from time to time and may require last-minute cancellation or rescheduling of your DSRF appointment. When these occur, you will not be charged for your canceled session. Non-emergency cancellations. To provide the highest quality service to as many families as possible, DSRF requires sufficient notice to manage non-emergency session cancellations. Without sufficient notice, we cannot provide the cancel spot to another family or reassign the time to other service delivery purposes. As a result, the following will be strictly enforced. Non-emergency cancellations require a notice of 1 full week. Please note, notice of more than 1 week is greatly appreciated if possible. Non-emergencies include vacations, pre-planned medical appointments, family events, school events, parties, sports events, a general lack of childcare, or anything that is not reasonably considered an emergency. Non-emergency cancellations made with less than a 1 week notice will be subject to a surcharge equivalent to the full cost of the scheduled session. Note, this also applies to families who receive external funding, such as the at-home program, autism funding, and variety funding, whose regulations state that DSRF can only bill the funder for sessions delivered. Please be aware that cancellation surcharges are the responsibility of the family. If there are more than 3 non-emergency cancellations in a 3-month period, you may lose your spot in the therapist or teacher schedule. A no-show cancellation, other than one that qualifies as an emergency cancellation, will also be subject to a charge equivalent to the full cost of the scheduled session. Again, cancellation surcharges are the responsibility of the family. DSRF cancellations. If a session is canceled by the DSRF due to therapist or teacher absence, weather events, or other reasons, families will not be billed for the session. Late policy. If you are more than 15 minutes late for your appointment and we do not hear from you, it will be considered a no-show cancellation and you will be charged the full cost of the scheduled session. If you are late, your session time will be shortened. Due to client scheduling reasons, therapists and teachers are not permitted to go beyond the regularly scheduled end time. Sessions shortened due to client lateness will be charged at the full cost of the scheduled session. Repeated, so 2 or more instances of lateness may also result in removal from the therapist or teacher's schedule. Makeup policy. Makeup sessions are not guaranteed when there is a violation of the cancellation policy. For example, if you are charged for a no-show, we may not be able to reschedule that visit. Talk to your teacher and therapist directly about the possibility of scheduling a makeup session. It is not guaranteed that a makeup session can be scheduled. It depends on the individual therapist or teacher's schedule and discretion. Parent, guardian, and caregiver attendance policy. If a parent, guardian, or caregiver leaves the center or outdoor area while their child or loved one is in a session with our team, they must have a cell phone with them that is charged and in working condition so they can be reached in case of an emergency. They must remain within 5 minutes of driving or walking distance of the session location. Illness policy. In the event of illness, please contact the DSRF in advance if possible. DSRF recognizes that illness can come on suddenly. Our priority is the health and safety of families and our team, and we ask that families and staff do not attend in-person sessions if they are ill. Please cancel in-person sessions if your child has a fever of 38 degrees centigrade or higher, diarrhea or vomiting, uncontrollable cough, conjunctivitis or pink eye, contagious rashes like hand, foot, and mouth, sore throat or swollen glands, lice, or other signs of illness. Please be aware that a child must be fever-free for at least 24 hours prior to the scheduled session. For mild symptoms or in certain circumstances, a virtual session may be an option. And if not, DSRF will not charge for the cancel session. DSRF staff illness. DSRF program staff will do their best to inform families of any illness-related cancellations ahead of time. We encourage all families to check their emails before heading to the DSRF for in-person appointments or before logging on for teleservice appointments, as this will be the first point of contact when a DSRF staff member needs to cancel a session. Please note, families will only be notified via email. Only in extenuating circumstances such as illness during the workday will staff reach out via phone call. If there are any questions or concerns regarding DSRF policies, please email the DSRF programs team at programs@dsrf.org. Thank you so much.